This light over here. Okay. I don't call my narcissistic mother anymore when I write or in conversation with myself when in meditation. I consider narcissism to be a full-blown archetype. The characteristics of this archetype is that it straight comes through a person who is open to justifying the channeling of this archetype. The archetypal waters of narcissism run through a wound. And the reason why I'm calling it an archetype is because it is so common now. It's universal. It's not an uncommon term. Everybody knows about narcissism, you know. Just like everybody knows about the goddess Venus, the goddess of love. Love is an archetype. The goddess of love is an archetype. It's a symbol. It's universal. Having the archetype of narcissism as a parental figure and being a mother or father is an archetype too. It is detrimental to awaken to it. I am finding that the more I talk to it as an archetype and not take it personal, like it's just out to get me personally, the more I rise above it. Being raised in the archetypal energy of narcissism, you are basically answering to someone who is not a leader, but is masking themselves as a leader. You are looking up to someone who doesn't deserve to be looked up to. You're following around something that is desperate for your energy, for your life force to be given to it. You're giving your love to something that does not take it and use it as a way to appreciate more love in the universe. Love and kindness is supposed to breed and give more life, more kindness. When someone's kind to me, it makes me want to be kind to other people. Not so with the narcissistic archetype. The narcissistic archetype is only out to make repeats and clones of itself. And so the same thing with kindness. When someone's kind to you, it makes you want to be kind to others. When someone is cutting you down chopping you down like a tree, which is what the narcissist archetype does, it cuts you down right at the root, like it's like bam. It cuts you at your identity. It cuts you where you feel most intimate, where you feel most wild. Your most vital is energy. It'll cut you. It sees you. It senses you but it can never truly like experience life force energy the way you do. It feeds off of taking it. It thinks it's taking it from you. But all it's doing is really hurting you, hurting your feelings, making you feel down, depressed. And I say all it's doing, it's doing a lot. But you can heal and you can come back even stronger through the awareness of this narcissistic archetypal energy as you get to know it as a opponent in the matrix. Then you can rise above it and not pay it no mind. Eventually you'll be swatting it like a fly, but you have to have determination. It grows your determination, it grows your will, it strengthens you to have this opponent as a star, as a light, as a empath, as a way to grow you. It's a challenge, and that's what it's here for. It's come to challenge your love. How deep is your love? How much are you willing to fight? How much are you willing to stand up for yourself? Why doesn't it just fucking kill you? You know, it makes you feel like you'd rather be dead. Why doesn't it do that? You wonder that? You ever wonder why it doesn't just kill you, take you out? It leaves it up to you to do that. It'll take you to that point, and then you can decide whether you want to finish yourself. It's interesting. It's an interesting archetype, huh? Nobody can quite figure it out. Like, why? Why? But why love? You know? Nobody asks why about love because it feels so good. But we ask why about the things that hurt us the most and challenge us. Something to think about. Have a good day.